Hey Scavers, this is Imp from Black Talon Gaming, and today I'm coming at you with another Fallout 4 Player Home mod. I just recently reviewed Player Home, or well, it wasn't recent, it was about a couple of weeks ago. I'd reviewed a downtown tower apartment, and I kind of like the look of that, and I'm trying to explore, you know, quite the difference in mentality between modders who create apartments and like pre-made player homes and those who create custom settlements. I think it's interesting. Both of those things interest me. So what we're going to be taking a look at today is going to be New Goodneighbor apartment by modder named Jessii. I don't know if this is her first or anything. I've never heard the name before. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at his or her apartment mod that she created. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump over to Goodneighbor. Alright guys, so here we are in Goodneighbor. I had to stop in here and pick up some supplies, but let's go ahead and take a look at my new apartment. Once again, like usual, when I'm taking a first look at a mod, this is the first time I've ever seen the mod, so if any bugs go along, if it's too buggy, of course, I'm not going to release the movie at all, but if there are minor bugs, I'm just going to release it and recommend to the mod author that they handle that situation. I know that this apartment should be right next to the memory den. So in a minute here, I guess we'll see. Alright, so there's the apartment right there in this alley where there's one of the warehouses right there. You go right down this way and there's an apartment. Let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, that's pretty cool. Just to note, these items are clutter, so there's not actual stuff you can get. Yeah, even all this is clutter. Now I saw one place where I was able to get something else, so I don't know. We'll take a look around and see what pops up. Just a little sitting area. Once again, more clutter. None of it's actually functional. I can't pick up the Robco fund there or the Nuka-Cola. Interesting atmospheric lighting choices. I seem to have frame rate drop when I look anywhere but this little foyer. That's, by the way, that's the proper word, is a foyer. And so it looks pretty basic at this point. I'm not sure I'll be keeping this. Doesn't seem like there's much storage and there's a whole lot of frame rate drop because of all the clutter, which are secondary assets from other modders. I think Eleonora is the one who did most of the clutter. I'm not entirely sure about that, but it's a little bit slow for me. And for what it offers, which is essentially like I saw one storage, a couple places to put cigarettes, and then there was maybe another storage down here. I'm not so sure I'm excited about it. There's a toolbox there. So I think I'm probably not going to keep this one. Alright, so I've taken a look at the new Goodneighbor apartment by Jessii. I'm probably not going to be keeping this mod on here. I'm probably going to actually delete it right after this. It offered very little in storage space. The apartment itself was small. There was only really a bed and a place to sit. I saw a toolbox to store some things and a single ammo box to store some things. I didn't see any workbenches, so it's not like you can mess around with it. There is tons of clutter, which I think, like I said, comes from Eleonora's mod, and that results in a frame rate drop, and I'm not really into that, especially on my lower powered machine. But if you like the look of it, definitely give it a try. It is really cozy. It is really, really simple. I don't think it will really conflict with any other mod that I know of in Goodneighbor. In fact, the one mod that I'm specifically thinking of is there's one that adds like a couple of adventures to Goodneighbor, and it modifies the area right over here, and that's also where there's a second Goodneighbor apartment that goes right there. So with Jessie's apartment being over here, I really don't think it's going to mess with any of that. So if you're into that sort of thing and you've got a higher end machine that can maybe process the clutter a little bit better, yeah, go ahead and feel free to do it. I personally,
I don't like
it's not really my...
But I'm a lover and a fighter. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. I feel you, man. But it's not really what not really my cup of tea. But I do appreciate Jessie's work, and I hope that she does more work like this in the future, especially kind of apartments that are downtown or out of the way where no other settlements are. And if she could reduce the dependence on clutter and just like use stock items that are in the game, I think that will improve performance greatly. Anyhow, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. As always, like, share, subscribe, and remember to stay awesome.